Good morning. It is your good old pal Jimmy from the Astute Tourist. It is Thursday, June 1st. Where has the time gone? It seems like it was just Christmas, and now it's June. Craziness. Good morning, everybody. How are you? Like I said, I am Jimmy. Good to see you all. How's everybody doing this morning? I know I'm doing really well. It's another fine morning. The weather looks pretty decent. The sun's coming up. There's that golden crisp light coming through the trees, and it's going to be another good day. I have good feelings about today. Always positive, of course. Let's get this right out of the way. Good morning, Cup of Joe Live. Here's to you guys. Cheers. Best sip of the day. Good morning. Nothing like a good cup of coffee to get you started. I made a full pot this morning. Usually it's the Keurig coffee pots, or pods rather. And I decided to go for the whole pot full. Between Colleen and I, we're going to drink it. So we posted the live stream for today last evening, and I had a couple people come in prior just to kind of say hello. And Bernie from Fairy Dust Sweep the Wild Wind said, hello, Jimmy. I'll be hitting the road, so I may not be able to drop in. I'll be in Oregon tomorrow. Oregon until the end of June. Good vibes always. Thank you, Bernie, for coming in and at least letting us know that you're with us. And Miss Meg popped in and gave us some love. That was at 1:10 a.m. Eastern Standard. Meg's up. She's up late or up early. But thank you, Meg. I appreciate that. She is one of our moderator extraordinaires, and she was the very first member of our channel. So we appreciate you, my friend. Thank you. And then, first one for the morning, as always, is our good friend Sharon Rowland from South Georgia. Good morning, my friend. Thank you for coming in. And then, of course, another moderator extraordinaire, our comedian and purveyor and keeper of the morning jokes, Jen Cohen. Good morning, Jen. Good to see you. Happy anniversary, right? Did I get that right? Didn't you recently just have your anniversary, I believe? So happy anniversary to you. Everyone's saying good morning to each other. And right, where did the time go? Shirley is here. Good morning, Shirley. Have you made the move? Is the move complete? Are you in the new place? Viable Solutions is here. Good morning to you. Thank you for coming in. Lone Cross MDP, our good friend Scott. You start work today, don't you, sir? It's going to feel weird going back, but I'm sure you'll be glad to get back there and start getting some normalcy back into your world. It is a great Thursday morning, as always. There we go. Great Thursday morning. Everybody's saying good morning. Drive carefully, Scott. Oh, there it is. Yeah, going back to work today. This should be fun. Shirley says she's running out of data. I got the prepaid phone plan. Data's gone in 2 days. Do you use your phone to do your live streams? Josh is here from Moonlight Adventures. Good morning, Josh. How are you guys? Josh and Chastity are from Moonlight Adventures. How's everything going? How's that marine of yours? My mom is here. Good morning, Mom. Cheryl is here from Cruising is Fun Anytime. Good morning to you. I just love that picture. What a bright, cheery face. I love it. Love that picture. Good morning, Mom. Law Jones is here. Good morning. How are you, my friend? Make some coffee, of course. It wouldn't be Cup of Joe without a cup of coffee. Or, of course, a cup of your favorite beverage, whatever it is that you have. Good morning, cruising. Everyone's saying hi. Shirley is settled into Harbor Grace. Apparently, the area where my family's from. So there you go. You'll have to send me some pictures, Shirley. Oh, and you are welcome, my friend. Happy anniversary to you. It's a wonderful thing spending time with the purple heart I was looking at. It's a wonderful thing spending lots of time with the ones that you love for sure. So Shirley says it's an amazing place. Well, I can't imagine that any of my people would settle in an unamazing place. So like I said, you'll have to send me pictures. Maybe we'll look up some pictures in a minute. Yes, lives and YouTube, Facebook, email. Oh, you get your services installed on the 13th. So you got a little ways to go. All right, here we go. What do you call a sad cup of coffee? Depresso. I like it. Oh, that's awesome. All right, I need to do this now. I have to look up Harbor Grace. Harbor Grace, Newfoundland. Let's look at some images of it. Shall we? Shall we look at some images of it? Oh my goodness. Let's share the stream. All right, so let's so that looks like an old picture of it. Wow, what a little seaside town, huh? There's a nice picture. All right, here's the map. So you're on the west coast, on the east coast near St. John's. And you're right inside of this, I don't know what you call that, an inlet? Harbor Grace Airfield. Okay. What else do we have? It looks wonderful. Look at that house. 1903 Harbor Grace, Old House Dreams. Don't show Colleen these houses. Beautiful place. National Trust for Canada. Cool old buildings. Well, surely it looks like a beautiful place to be. Minus this, though. Icebergs. No thanks. I'm good with the icebergs. So it looks like it'd be a wonderful place for me to visit in the summer. Here we go. How come I can't get these pictures to... There we go. Look at that. It's pretty. Shall we move there? Shall we move there? We'll go hang out with Shirley. I'm not moving there, but I would like to visit there. Hour away from St. John's. Best food in the hotel. That's right, Jen. I'm with you. Shirley, enjoy your new home. I'm sure. What do you think the best part about being at the new place is for you? Tell me, what do you think? Oh, how awesome is that? That's great. Always good time to spend. Always great to spend time with your family. What is the? There you go. And I knew that was the answer. You can grow your garden, of course. You were pretty limited in the old place. I know that just from the pictures you used to show. How far away from your old place is it? How far away is it? Josh says that his grandfather served in the U.S. Army near there as a stevedore in Goose Bay, Labrador. Oh no, Sharon. Sorry to hear that. Wrecked his moped yesterday and face planted in the dirt. Busted his top lip, skinned his leg up pretty bad, so he won't be getting back on it anymore for a while. Oh no. How old is Jackson? 100 kilometers. So that's a good ways. What is that in hours? Is that like an hour and a half or so? Your dad installed the radar system there many moons ago. Stevedore in Goose Bay. Very cool. I would like to visit there someday. I'll have to find out where my it's my parents' grandparents or my mother's grandparents. So my great grandparents are from there. Very cool. So good morning, everybody. Like I said, it is Thursday, June 1st. It is it's hard to believe it's June already. We're pushing towards summer. I'm happy and I'm a little, I don't want to say I'm sad, but it just seems like time is flying. There's a lot going on in our little town here. This summer, I was reading the paper last night, and I live in a town of about 5,000 residents, so we're not very big. And there's all kinds of like little town things going on. The historical associations having their open house. That's one of the biggest things happening. And in the fall, they do this thing as a fundraiser. It's a duck race, believe it or not, and it's a rubber ducky race. So where's my rubber ducky? So they're ducks a little bit bigger than this. This is one of my cruising ducks. Of course, it's a Freddie Mercury duck. But they put them in the local river, or what we would call a brook, and they're all numbered. And the one that crosses the finish line first is the winner, and you can win money and that kind of stuff. Pretty cool. So that's a big thing in September. So we got a ways to go, but they were already pushing that. I did a video on the duck race, which is a lot of fun. If you guys want to see it, you can go over to the channel and look for that. Let's see. Let me go back into the chat. 100 kilometers, blah. I thought he broke. Okay, so thought he broke his tooth, but thank God he didn't. He's 8.5 years old. Oh, so he's just a youngin'. Shirley says, many moons ago, he installed the military radar system and told people how to work them. Wow, that's cool. He had a company called CNAV. That's awesome, Shirley. I'm guessing Gaylors is sleeping this morning. When was he? He's not having his surgery, right? Till next week, I think. I don't know. Not sure. Maybe he missed us yesterday, or last night. Yeah, I'm sure, as you're aware, I had to postpone. Um, the Hump Day cocktail hour. I had some things come up. Some business needed to occur, but we'll be back at it next week. So for those of you who were bummed out about missing cocktail hour last night, which I was as well. We'll be back up in full regalia next week. So John is not sleeping. He's lurking. He's just lurking. Good morning, sir. Let's see. 60 out now going. Yeah, it's going to be a hot one today. The next several days is going to be warm. Going to be 66. It'll be 85 in South Georgia. Your father told few stories about how he outdrank them all except one Russian guy. How come I'm not surprised by that? I'm not trying to say that all Russian people are like major drinkers, but that's a stereotype, right? They drink their vodka. One of my good friends is Russian, believe it or not. My best friend's girlfriend. She's awesome. Love her to death. My mother's saying good morning to Law. Good morning. Good morning. John's just lurking. Best food and drinks. Sharon, you are the greatest. You're going to be in charge of the calendar. You're going to be our calendar, our keeper of the time, because you have a mind. I don't know if you're writing this stuff down or not, but good for you. Everybody's got their job here as part of the Astute team. And you're going to keep track of all the dates, the major dates, so that we know what's going on. And you're going to make sure that everybody takes their medication. You're going to be you'll be our astute nurse as well. And I mean that with all respect, my friend. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Your dad was 6'4", 300 pounds. That's a big man. When is it going to rain? I don't know. That's a good question. Shall we look? Let's look. Are you looking for rain in your area, or are you asking about my area? So tomorrow here in New Hampshire, here's the 10-day forecast. Let me share that so you can see that. All right. So we're talking strictly my area, which is Auburn, New Hampshire. Can you all see that? All right. So let me do this. There you go. All right. So it looks like tomorrow it's going to be 89 degrees with a PM thunderstorms, 81% of showers. Saturday, we're going to have some AM showers. It's going to be cool, down to 60 degrees on Saturday. Same thing with Sunday and showers. So it looks like we're going to get some showers, mostly chance of showers. And we actually can use the rain. We had a brush fire yesterday. Could have been a lot worse. Could have been a lot bigger than it was. Got there. I got there. It was rocking. It was rocking and rolling. Let's see the radar. Looks like you got some cloud above you, Sharon. That's the radar. over your area. You're not writing anything down. You have a very good memory, my friend. That's awesome. Jen says her mom is like you, Sharon, great with dates. So that's what's happening in your area. Let's go out. Let's see. So down in Central Florida, where my mother lives, it looks pretty clear today. It looks like it's going to be a good day there. Not a lot of stuff happening on the radar. We move up the coast. South Carolina, North Carolina, everything looks fairly clear on the eastern seaboard. Let's go over this way to Jen's neck of the woods. That looks clear as well. Who am I missing? New York, Virginia. Everything looks clear, you guys. And then we cannot forget Shirley, who we just found out is right. She's right in here. What's the weather going to be Grace Harbor today? It's not showing up. Oh, here it is. Harbor Grace. I keep calling it Grace Harbor. Harbor Grace today. There you go. Here's the 10-day forecast. So this is in Fahrenheit, of course. 53 degrees today with 56% of showers. So you guys have the cool weather there, man. Do you guys actually have any beach weather? Does it get hot in there in the summer? I think you were saying it does. All right, so that's so there's our weather forecast for the day. I'm not a very good weatherman. I'm sorry. Let's see. Who have I missed? Jen, thank you. You're always a good reminder. So let's do a little business. If you guys want to hit that like button, share us out, and subscribe to the channel, we would appreciate it. Jen is showing our Etsy shop, which is up and running. It's minimal right now, but I know you can get one of these lovely Cup of Joe live cups and a couple of my t-shirt designs. I have yet to be able to print this one yet. I'm having a problem with the graphic. I think even though I paid for the use of the graphic, they're telling me that it's copywritten. So we may have to change the graphic of our GI. Well, if you know any good graphic artists out there that could maybe draw me one, that would be cool. But you can also go over to the Spring store. We're still up and running. We haven't shut that one down yet. So go over there and help support the channel. Appreciate that. And of course, we always have our PayPal, which 100% of your proceeds donated go directly to the channel. We don't have to share the money with Google. And we'll use it accordingly. So appreciate that. Now, one other thing is I know that coming up in July, I believe, I just saw it yesterday, Helping Hands for Cruising Cruisathon is coming up. And I'm sure I will be signing up for that. I got to find out when the dates are and look for that. I got to come up with a good idea for a show. I'd love to have some people actually here in the studio with me, maybe doing some crazy stuff or at least up on the panel. And we'll do an hour or two of some fun and mayhem and all for a good cause. So make sure that you keep an eye open for that. All right, so business has been completed. Thank you, Jen, of course. One What happened? Did you break your mug? Did you lose your mug? Yeah, that's the thing in Florida. There's always some sort of storm brewing, something, but for the most part it rains and then it's gone. It's still lovely there. She says afternoon showers. Oh, your handle broke. Oh my goodness. We're gonna have to get you another one. The weatherman here keeps saying it's going to rain, but it hasn't rained in almost 3 weeks. It looks like you got some clouds above you. A new place deserves a new mug, right? It'll be 88 degrees where Jen's at today. No, not really hot there, huh? That's why I couldn't live there. I'll come and visit though. Law says he knows the guy who sells them. Yes, you do. You can still get the old logo too. I haven't shut that down. I think we're gonna keep it. I was talking about getting rid of it, but why? Why not keep it? You can have both logos. Nothing over 70. 70's nice. Let's see. Now the weatherman next Wednesday, rain, thunderstorms here in South Georgia. Ugh. I don't think it'll rain next Wednesday. It might, but I seriously doubt it. Yeah, we need rain here and then, so. Oh, my mother says Adam could do the graphics. Adam is my nephew. That's right. I didn't even know about that. I forgot about him. Well, I didn't forget about him. I forgot that he did the graphic stuff. So it was the only thing that broke. Ah, that's too bad. I'm sorry. We'll get you another one. Do a rock and gemstone show. Right? Oh, so that big rock out back, and we thought it was sugar quartz. It is actually milky quartz. I really did a little bit of research on it. Law likes the old logo. I do too. Of course, it's the first one I did, so it's not a whole lot different from the new one. Still got the tent on it and the airplane. But I like them both. I like the new one. Still have to have some t-shirts made and stuff. I'm finding it very hard to find the time to be able to devote to this extracurricular stuff. That 4-letter word keeps getting in the way, and then when I get home, I'm really tired. Especially yesterday after fighting the brush fire. It wasn't a lengthy. It wasn't a lengthy incident, but it was in this weird spot on the side of this cliff, and it was tough to get at. It was hot. Jen is giving you the link to the spring store for the old logo stuff, which is there. The Big Rock can host. And I'd like to welcome in my co-host, the Big Rock. The mugs are too small. This one is 15 and a half or 16 ounces. This one is not, well, it may be too small. I don't know. Give the Joe guy a mustache and it will be a little different, right, Scott? I think you're right. We need to do that just to change it a little bit. I have Adobe Stock. I don't know if you're familiar with that, but that's where I get some of my music and some of my graphics, and I pay for this service. And I bought a license to use that picture, and they still won't print it for me. I've been disputing it, and I don't know. But I went through another company to do this, and they did it. So And the t-shirt that I'm wearing, of course. Look at that. Right? Look at the size of that. It's big. I like this t-shirt. So maybe we'll just do it through this other company. They didn't have a problem. I don't think they care. The liability is not on them. It's on me, right? All right. So let's see. I have some other stuff I wanted to talk about. Let's do this now. It's the top 15 things that you can do in the USA this summer. I need to share the screen so that you can all see it. So it's the top 15 things that you can do this summer. I want to jump back to the chat really quick. My home mug is 24 ounces. My cruise mug is 40. I hear you. Well, the cruise mug, I have a feeling that doesn't always have coffee in it, though, does it, John? Or maybe it does. That's right. I don't think you partake, do you? I have my Yeti is like 40 something ounces, so pretty big. Awesome cup of Joe. Good morning, Charlie. It's good to see you, my friend. I have a drinking problem. That's a bucket, Jen says. Right, Jen? That's huge. All right, so let's go through this. I wanted to talk about the 15 things that you can do in the USA for 2023. So I'm not going to read all of this, but I figured we'd look at it. I thought it was something cool we could do, just to talk about some of the 15 best attractions that you could go to. So according to this is Viator TripAdvisor company, Viator.com. This is according to them. And guided private and small group tours will help you take in everything you most want to explore from sea to shining sea. So this is going from coast to coast and all points in between. So they're number one on the list. And I don't know if this goes in order of, best to last or worse. I think they just list them. So the Salem Witch Museum, which is very close to me. This is in Massachusetts. And if you've been to New England and you've been to Salem, I'm sure you've learned about in the 1600s. That's where all the witch trials were. That's where the witch in hysteria in this country began. And a lot of innocent people were hanged by the neck until dead as a result of all the hysteria that happened there. And I've been to the Salem Witch Museum. It's really cool. It's in a cool old building. If you get a chance, go to it. It's a lot of fun. The whole town of Salem is really cool to go to as well, especially at night. We used to go there when I was a kid, and Colleen and I have been there, and I used to actually play gigs there. It's a neat old town. It's near the ocean, and it's a lot of fun. So if you get a chance, there's the place to go. Here's one place that I want to go to that I've never been to is Old Faithful Geyser. That's in Yellowstone National Park, which looks pretty cool. And I guess it erupts or whatever the geyser erupts like clockwork. So they can time it, and pretty much you watch all this hot water come out of the ground, and a lot of people say it's pretty spectacular. I've never been, so if anybody's ever been to any of the things that we show here, let me know. Let me know, because it would be cool if you let me know that you've been. So that's Old Faithful. Number 3 on their list is Sand Key Park, and that's down in Florida. on the West Coast, which is the area where we were just at back in March, April. And the beaches there are lovely. It's a lot of fun. And if you like beaches and you like the ocean and you like hot weather, trust me, you're going to like that area, Clearwater. We were in Bonita Springs and Fort Myers, Venice, several points along the West Coast. We had a lot of fun there. St. Michael's Church, which is in Charleston. Never been. Not sure what it's about. The church is located in the corner of Broad and Meeting streets across from Washington Square in the heart of Charleston. Building is open Monday through Thursday. It's a 200-foot tall steeple. St. Michael's signals the site of the city's oldest church. So there you go. If you're down there in the Carolinas and you want to go see St. Michael's Church, that's recommended by Viator.com. The Wupatki National Monument, which is right up my alley. I like these ancient sites. Where is this one? It is in Arizona, which there's a lot of ancient indigenous ruins in that area of the world. I've been to Arizona once. We went to all kinds of places. We've been to Flagstaff. We've been to the Grand Canyon, Tempe, Phoenix. Arizona it's a cool place to visit. Lots of deserty areas and that. So, I was just reading the chat, keeping up with you folks. All right, what else? Amish Farm and House, which I believe is in Pennsylvania. Yeah, Lancaster, Pennsylvania. If you've ever been to the Pennsylvania Dutch area, that's a pretty cool place too. A lot of Amish folks down there, and they're great craftsmen and cooks, and they got some really cool farms, and you can buy all kinds of food and things that they craft. But this is the Amish Farmhouse. Heritage. The daily American Amish life will be fascinated by the community of the Amish Farm. It's a 200-year-old house, one of the nation's oldest Amish attractions. So pretty cool. Pretty cool. So you get a chance and you're in Pennsylvania, visit there. What else do we got on the list? Albuquerque, Old Town Albuquerque. I've been to Albuquerque. It's pretty cool. New Mexico. Carlsbad Village. That's in California. Titanic and Pigeon Forge. Now, there you go. I didn't know they even had ocean in Pigeon Forge, which is Tennessee. But if you've ever wondered what it was like aboard the RMS Titanic, you can go to this museum. It's a 2-story museum built half scale in a pool to create the illusion of the big ship at sea. Oh, that's pretty cool. So if you've wondered what it was like to ever sail on the Titanic, it only had one sailing. You can go down to Pigeon Forge and you can visit the museum there for the Titanic. Zion Canyon Scenic Drive, which I've never been. I've been to Utah a couple times, but I haven't been to the Zion National Park. We've been to Monument National Park. We went to Moab. I highly recommend those areas. And if Zion is anything like that, I would say that you need to go see these sites if you've never been. So I think that's a pretty cool place to visit. Edgemont Key. It's off of St. Petersburg, again, which is an area we were just at. I can't speak enough about Florida. I love it there. I think it's the closest you can be to a Caribbean island without going to the Caribbean or Caribbean, depending on how you say it and where you're from. Arctic National Park. Never been to Alaska. Has anybody been to Alaska? 8.5 million acres. That's a lot of acres. It looks beautiful. I know that there's several sailings that go up there. You can cruise, and I think some of the folks in our core group will be going up there in the fall. I think isn't James Catney's going on a cruise? I think in the fall. I'm catching up in the chat as I go through these things. Number 13, Tropicals Farm, Macadamia Nut Farm, and that's got to be in Hawaii, which it is. Never been to Hawaii either, but it's the bucket list for me. Again, anything that's tropical, that's getting very close to Polynesia. Definitely a place I want to go to. For now, I have the Tiki Bar on the deck. The Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, I've been to. I have mixed feelings and thoughts on the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. They should just call it the Music Hall of Fame. But I digress. If that's a place you think you'd like to visit and you like music, I would say take a visit there. It's definitely some place to go check out. There's a lot of memorabilia. It's kind of like a Hard Rock on steroids, minus the food. But like I said, some mixed feelings on that. There's more music than there is rock and roll. So just saying. And number 15 on the list is Heinz Field. That's in Pittsburgh. Been there. If you look at this picture, there's a barge right there. And I hung out on that barge and partied during a football game when the Patriots played the Steelers right here. I couldn't get into the game, so we were right on this barge right here. And that was a lot of fun. Kind of crazy being in enemy territory, watching a game and rooting for your team, who did win that day. But they were good sports, and it was a lot of fun to hang out. So there you go. There's, according to Viator.com, there's some 15 things you need to do this summer, according to them. So let me go back to the chat now. That's right. Okay, John. So I'm jumping back. No alcohol. Right. Good for you, my friend. Shirley says she's been sober as well. Something to be celebrated, my friend. Addiction's a terrible thing. Really is. I'm a tobacco addict. Well, I'm not anymore, but any addiction is bad. Let's see. You should be very proud of your journey. Be very proud of yourself every day. It's what we talk about. You need to be proud of yourself and love yourself. You got to start there before you can move on outside of your area. Let's see. Yeah. 6 years of sobriety for your daughter, John. That's awesome. Congratulations to her. And it's always a struggle, too. Let's see. Yes, thank you. Remember to smash the like button. Sharon says, I've been to the mountains. I've been to North Carolina mountains, so beautiful in the wintertime. Jackson loved it until he got cold. Then he was tired of the snow. Yeah, that's me. I've been there several times. The Smoky Mountains. Beautiful. Beautiful. We took a drive down there several years ago, and I lived and worked there for a short time. In Western North Carolina, there's a town called geez, I just had it on the tip of my tongue, but it's where the Biltmore is, which is one of the giant mansions that are built, and it's still there. You can visit. It's in Asheville, North Carolina. Really cool. Really cool place. So, Bob's been to Alaska. I've never been. He went in 2001. John says his son drinks chocolate milk in big cups. Have lots of 32-ounce cups, so no one ever uses my coffee cups or wants to. They are so stained. Yeah, James did say something, right? I believe that they're going to Alaska. See that? One cruise and he's hooked. That's how I was. That's how I am. You were offered a house there and free cruises, but it was long ago. I doubt anyone remembers. Take the trash out. Yeah, Colleen's going to go to the dump for me today. Yeah, Shirley gave up cigarettes, right? I was a 2-pack a day habit. Before my feet even hit the floor in the morning, I would light up a cigarette before I got out of bed. And I would smoke my last one right before getting into bed. I had an ashtray on my nightstand. Terrible. Now, I smoke cigars, but I don't crave cigars like I did cigarettes. Totally different. I swear they put chemicals in there that get you addicted. There's the conspiracy theorist in me. Yeah, sugar. Sugar is another thing. I'm addicted to sugar. Yep, I'm with you too. The two of you, I'm the same. I do okay with sugar lately. We've been doing the paleo thing. And I've already noticed I've lost one of my 4 chins. My belly's starting to shrink a little bit, which is good. So it's a journey. You gotta do it. So eat a blizzard once in a while. Blizzards. Colleen and I will sit there at night. That's usually when I get a craving, is after supper. We'll be watching TV and just out of nowhere I'll blurt ice cream. Or last night I was saying cupcakes. But we don't indulge. We keep we keep the willpower up. Oh, right on. You have to tell us that story someday. Yep. Scott says gave up drinking 25 years ago and cigarettes 15 years ago. What is it about us folks, right? Is it stress why we do that, or I mean, I'm lucky where I'm a social drinker and I don't crave it. I don't it's the nicotine, man. If I started smoking, if I had a cigarette today, I'd start back smoking again. Terrible thing. And it's hard to quit, man. Awfully hard. For those of you that know, any of you addicts, it's like any of it. Giving up the booze or giving up nicotine, it's tough. I woke up early to let you know I'll be on the road later. We saw your comment, Bernie, and I appreciate that. I hope you have a good time in Oregon. Sounds like a lovely place to be for a month. But I saw your comment from last night, and I appreciate you you coming in and letting us know. Thank you so much. I hope you have a great time. Take lots of videos. Yeah, John says I was a 2-pack person too. On your mother's 60th birthday. Yeah, my dad smoked. My brother and I both smoked. My mother, thank God, my mother doesn't have any vices. You know what I remember? Smelling like smoke. It gets in your clothes and your hair. But the worst thing was when I played in bars. So my bass amps were covered with like carpeting, kind of like this fuzzy cloth. And for months after, my amp would smell of smoky bar room. And that's when you could smoke in bars. Awful. Makes me want to gag just thinking about it. Right? I would come home from a gig after smoking and everyone else smoking, and I'd have to take a shower, or Colleen wouldn't snuggle up to me. I don't blame her. Had the best fish and chips ever. You couldn't eat dessert. Fish and chips. Seafood. Did it to fit in with everybody, for I grew up a loner. I think we all started with, I know I did the same thing, Scott. All of us friends, someone had butts. Hey, you want one? Yeah. And the next thing you know, you're going down the store and buying a pack because now you can't go without them. Yeah, that can happen, man. I've quit, smoked and quit, and then smoked and quit again. So I quit once, started up, and then quit again. And it's been many years since I've smoked. But Texas Rider is here. Good morning. Thanks for coming in, my friend. Kesh is here. Hi. Good morning to you. There's another beautiful picture. I love all you pictures of you folks all smiling. The Gaylors, look at all smiling. I love it. Good to see you guys. Thank you for coming in. Jen's got another joke. How did the telephone propose to his girlfriend? He gave her a ring. Right on. Right on. I love it. Cheers to Jen. She's our joke master, our comedian. Guys, take good care of me. I appreciate it. So let's see what's going on today for me. Thursday, my day in the field. I'll be out there inspecting some homes. Oh, I'm inspecting a house with an indoor tiki bar today. I'm excited. They had to do some special things in order to make it code compliant, and it's like a real like tiki bar. I'm gonna take photographs, and I hope to share them with you guys at some point. Pretty cool. I'm it's these little things that excite me about my job, but seeing this tiki bar that they have is pretty cool. They have a bathroom in it that has real carved tikis are holding the counter up. It's awesome. I'll take pictures, then I'll show them to everybody. It's pretty cool. So pretty cool. So that's and then I have I'm not sure what else I got going on. That's the only one that really excited me. The other ones are just typical um, typical inspections, furnaces and gas pipe and smoke alarms, and the not so exciting stuff. Suppose the people that invent these and develop them, that's exciting to them, but for me, it's the things like the tiki bars that excite me and brush fires. It's funny, brush fire or building fire. People say, "How can you run into a building that's on fire? That's awful. You must be crazy." Well, that's what we say. All the sane people are running out and the crazies are running in. But I explain it like this. Adrenaline is a hell of a drug. And you've all felt the results of adrenaline, being on a roller coaster, jumping out of airplanes. You get that adrenaline rush. Well, I get the same thing by fighting a fire. Same kind of thing. I quit and then started cigars, went back to cigarettes and quit finally in 2004. The cigars don't bother me. It's not like I don't smoke every day. It's usually on a weekend. I haven't had a cigar in a couple of weeks. So I know that they're not going to tip me back to smoking butts. Yeah, they have their own bathroom in there. And there's a slider that goes out to the deck. I mean, it's in their house. I've seen it being constructed, and it's pretty cool, and it's almost done. I can't wait to see it. The last thing they have is the thatch to go above the bar to make it look like, a grass thatch roof on it. And that hasn't come in. But they need to have those, what they call it, needs to meet the flame propagation code, which basically means that it's flame retardant. So, because you don't want real thatch and stuff in your house to catch on fire. So, pretty cool. Oh, look at the time. Strangest part, John, I had a stroke in the middle of a really hard time, started back smoking because I needed some kind of relief. It was the only thing I could do. Not a good thing, though. Sorry about that, too. Sounds interesting. Hopefully one of those other boring inspections will surprise you, right, Kesha? Yeah, I'm with you. All right, so we're at the hour. Appreciate you guys coming in. This has been a good one. I missed doing my stream last night, and sometimes things get in the way. Business certainly gets in the way, but we'll be back next week to do our cocktail hour. Tomorrow is Friday. It's the end of the week. It is Walkabout Friday, so we'll be doing our live stream from the road. Colleen and I will be walking the pups and doing our thing. So 6 a.m. tomorrow, join us for that. As always, I appreciate you guys. Don't forget PMA, Positive Mental Attitude. PMA certainly will save your day. When I tell you I'm living proof that it works, please believe me, because I'm speaking from the heart, and I wouldn't be here without it. So it really works. Have a positive attitude. Try to stay positive. It'll push the negativity away, and you'll have a great day. You have a great week. You'll have a great life. Don't forget to make a difference in somebody's world today. All you need to do is smile at them, say a kind word, shake a hand, and give a hug if they're so inclined. It's important. You never know what somebody's going through in their day. Everyone has a story, and sometimes those stories aren't good ones. So you can really make a difference just by smiling at them. Keep our first responders in your thoughts. They're out there every day, 24/7, putting their safety on the line to keep us safe. The same goes for our men and women of the armed forces. They're on the wall protecting us. They don't ask for anything. So thank a veteran when you see them. Thank them for their service, and keep them in your prayers every day. Last but not least, Flag Day is coming up. June 14th is Flag Day. Every day is Flag Day for me. Red, white, and blue. I love that flag. I salute it. I respect it. And I know the meaning of that flag and the things that that flag represent: freedom, justice, independence, all of that. I live in a state. Our motto is "Live Free or Die," and I truly believe in that. So, love your flag, respect your flag, no matter where you're from. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. I thank you for coming in every morning, being here with me, and I hope to see you guys tomorrow morning So that's going to do it for me. My name's Jimmy. Wish you guys peace and love from deep down in my heart. I am your astute tourist. We'll see you guys tomorrow morning. Thank you. Bye-bye.